Hey there, Cancer. My name's Drew. This is Modern Tarot. This is a connection spread, if you like. You versus them. Okay, so could be somebody that you're estranged from, someone that you're dealing with. Okay, someone that you've long forgotten. Okay, and it really is about how they see you now. You might just be doing this out of curiosity, Cancer. Okay, you might get some resolution from it, thinking that karma has come round to bite a person that did me wrong or did me dirty way back when. Or, it could be you've drifted out of touch with each other. You could be ghosted. You could be currently dealing with this person, as I say, all right? Many scenarios here. So don't make the reading fit, guys. Take what resonates, leave the rest, okay? It's a short reading today. Those of you that are new here, by the way, welcome. And those of you returning, a warm welcome back, as always. So let's have a look. Cancer. Whoever this might be for you, how do you see this person? It could be a person that's been on your mind recently, okay? Or someone that's on your mind. How do you see this person? Cancer, you're to this side. This is the other person, okay? How do you see this person? You see them as sneaky, Cancer. Seven of Swords in reverse. You don't trust this person. Whoever this might be for you. Seven of Swords in reverse. It's quite a sinister card in tarot, okay? You see this person as a bit of a trickster. Deceitful, dishonest, disingenuous, okay? How do they see you, Cancer? Oh, they see you as attractive, Cancer. The Queen of Wands here. They find you attractive. They see you with a certain amount of class, a certain amount of confidence. Okay, some of you, you might like cats. Just saying. But they see you. They find you attractive still, Cancer. Okay, they see you in a better light than you see them. Okay, your challenge when you were dealing with them, whilst you're dealing with them. The challenge was just to let go of whatever the burdens were, Cancer. I'm going to clarify this, so stick around, okay? That was the challenge for you, to let go of the burden of it all. Okay, their challenge, the Empress, okay? Their challenge might be self-respect, self-love, these kind of things. This person might suffer from low self-worth, all right? If not, this can be, once I clarify this could be, the challenge is that maybe now they see you as the one. They find you attractive. This might have been a missed opportunity, Cancer, all right? Mutual energies, Page of Pentacles. Some of you might still be quite friendly with this person, but this is a mutual energy. So, like the Page of Pentacles, it really is starting from the ground up, and it's being friendly. Okay, so this might be someone that you're currently seeing, but you haven't taken it to the next level. You're just starting out as friends, getting to know each other. But I don't think you trust this person, Cancer. Or you certainly didn't trust them. At the time of this reading, you don't trust this person. So let's go a bit deeper. Let's clarify now and see if you can think about who this might be for you, Cancer. Okay, this could be somebody long gone. Okay. Cancer, why do you see this person as deceitful? Seven of Swords in reverse. And they find you attractive. Cancer, why do you see that? Excuse me, guys. Why do you see this person? Oh, lack of coming together, okay? Yeah, a bit of a tricky connection, I think this was, or is. Let's have a look. One more shuffle. All right. Why do you see them as the Seven of Swords in reverse here? The Lovers in reverse. This could have been someone that didn't really choose you, Cancer, or you don't see, or you didn't see it as a healthy choice in love for you. Okay, so there's fire here. There's a little bit of earth, sign of Taurus, a little bit of Gemini there. But they see you as attractive. And then we got the Page of Pentacles in reverse. How you might know who this person is, Cancer. This person, when we're dealing with people and we're in, connections, all right, there should be friendship, love, and care and respect at the base of it, okay? This person just sees your attractiveness. And it's not about being your best friend. Is that making sense? So there's not friendship at the base of it. This person is missing something when it comes to healthy connections, okay? Your challenge in this situation, when or if you are dealing with this person, is dropping the burdens and moving on, Cancer. Okay, Chariot card. It might have been a challenge for you to let go of this scenario. Okay, their challenge. I think, look, Cancer, they might see you as the one that got away, okay? And you freed yourself from the mental anguish, the toing and froing, the and ahhing. They might now see you as the one. What happened, Cancer? Or what's happening? Mutual energies. Okay, the mutual energies, okay. We've got the moon, all right? So there was some secrets in this connection, or there are some secrets, okay? Somebody might act a little bit single. Somebody might secretly want to remain single, or that might have been an issue, okay? But you see this person as deceitful. You saw them as deceitful, okay? We've now got Pisces on the table. Let's go a little bit deeper. I want to see their challenges, okay? I'm going to start with this, okay? Let's go into a little bit of psychology here around this person. Why is that the challenge? Remember, it's like, the Empress as a challenge can be, self-love, self-respect, self-care, trust in oneself, What's that about? This person might have been a little bit creative and arty, Cancer. They might have been a little bit mysterious at times. It's a challenge for them to be a loyal partner. Whoever this might have been for you, Cancer, it's a challenge. No wonder your intuition might have kicked in and thinking, this is an unhealthy choice for me. I don't trust the person with the Seven of Swords here. And I think once upon a time, you might have seen them as being quite authentic, okay? But you've changed your mind now. You might have been codependent to this situation, Cancer, once upon a time. Or there's still an element of codependency. This person, for some of you, they see you as attractive, okay? But they're not basing it on friendship, okay? This person, some of you guys might have been divorced and were affected by a divorce, okay? This is how they see you, right? Just their perspective of you. Divorce affected, that could be, affected by divorce in childhood. But, your challenge in the situation is, to drop the burdens and move on. And you're looking for a healthy attachment. And then, I'm sorry, forgive me. I don't think you're looking for a healthy attachment, okay, Cancer? This person, I'm sorry, forgive me. I don't think I think you've moved on, emotionally. And what I mean by that, Cancer, is, you might have cured a lot of codependent behavior within yourself where, sneaky characters here which keep you waiting. They don't choose you with the Lovers in reverse there. You can become codependent to that. It creates this sense of abandonment within you. And so you're grasping now. And I think Cancers have moved on from that. Some of you are staying active physically. This person, look, this person now, okay, they might be a bit healthier than they were when they first met you. They found some kind of freedom and balance with the Nine of Pentacles here. What would they say to you, Cancer? If they had the balls, all right, what would they say to you? Because their challenge is, maybe you were the one, but you freed yourself, okay? And you might have been loyal. Let's have a look. What would they say to you? This person, I think, suffers from lack of self-worth, Cancer. And when we have that, we don't trust ourselves to make, healthy decisions, okay? And how can you trust someone that doesn't trust themselves? You know what I mean? Um, this person, they might have acted mysterious at times, okay, and they just want to be alone with their thoughts and all these kind of things. Um, I have no idea as to why you're interested in me. Might have been a bit of self-loathing going on with this person. Not that they'd ever speak about it, Cancer, but it might make them do stupid things and take risks in life and these kind of things, okay? Where am I going to go now? Let's have some messages around this. Yeah, but it looks like you've moved on from this person. They still find you attractive, okay? Okay. Okay, the mutual energies, guys, right, in this, okay, this is the romance of a lifetime. This might have been a very special connection once upon a time, okay? And what happened is somebody, and I think it was you, Cancer, switched up and decided to love yourself first. And so how that changes dynamics is, you know, you might have done a lot of self work since knowing this, or even whilst you're with this person. And you might be kind of like drifting apart a little bit. You find them sneaky now, you know? But, to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. And I think that's where you are now. I don't think you want to revisit the past, Cancer. You've started to love yourself. Your self respect makes you more romantically attractive. But once, I think really your love style has changed. And this person, they now might see you as the one that got away, Cancer. Okay? Might have been someone fairly mysterious, a little bit creative, a little bit arty. Um, and it's a challenge for them to be loyal. Okay? So that's, you versus them, Cancer, whoever this might be for you. It's just a window into what they think of Cancer, their thoughts and feelings, their perspective of you. Remember, it's not who you are, Cancer. It's just that perspective. But they see you as attractive. It's quite interesting how they see. They see you as attractive. They see you as quite confident these days. Um, some of you, some of you might not even be offering the olive branch of friendship anymore. Whereas once you did, you didn't want to be nasty or just walk away, like stay friends and all this kind of thing, right? And now it's about freeing yourself, Cancer. But it looks like, your intuition might have kicked in. And some of you done loads of self work where you're no longer codependent to, kind of like tricky kind of connections where there's a bit of dishonesty there and someone's not fully choosing you. They've got one foot in, one foot out. Does that make sense? But this person still finds you attractive. I think they hope in time that you can be friends, but they have a self-loathing or a lack of self-respect or worth going on with this person, and they struggle to be loyal. A song, Cancer, okay? You might have heard this whilst you're dealing with this person, or a song might, bring back a certain memory. If anything, this reading seems to be for you, Cancer, as opposed to some of the other readings I've done. How far you've come. Look at how far you've come. You've changed. You're looking for something different now. Something by the Beatles, okay? And you know what? It was a struggle for you to drop the burden. It might have been quite burdensome for you. We got "Let's Stay Together" by Al Green. Interesting set of cards. Okay, so "Let's Stay Together," Al Green, and "Something" by the Beatles. Okay, the songs, the lyrics, the bands might mean something for that connection. Give them a listen to it. If it's not your genre, keep it moving, guys. As always. Um, and something that's important. All right, you moving forward or regarding this connection. Okay, for you to live your best life, Cancer. Any idea who this might be for you? So look for Cancer. Money, finances, power, generosity, and abundance. Okay, so some of you now you're focused on your money, and presence, awareness, attention, reality, and connection. You're more present now, Cancer. You realize that, codependent, behaviors that we can have that run the machine can lead us into very and keep us stuck in very non-reciprocal connections, or certainly with sneaky people, which keep us hanging around, which triggers our abandonment issues and our need for connection. And I think really you're much more present now. I don't think this person has got a hope in hell of ever finding their way back into your life, to be honest, Cancer. But this is the person who is thinking about you, still finds you attractive. But they struggle with self-worth. Okay. Some of you guys might have started, like, after this, exercising and things like that might have really, balanced your mind. You might have been secretly, going to the gym and getting yourself back out there, and after dropping a heavy load of this connection and moving on. All right, just for a sec for you. So look, Cancer, I hope you enjoyed that. My name is Drew. This is Modern Tarot. If you like the content, please like, share, or subscribe. Means I can continue to do this for free for you. If you want a personal reading, you can reach out on moderntarot.net directly, or browse the YouTube Modern Tarot store, and I'll do my best to give you some guidance on your personal situations. In the meantime, Cancer, look after yourself. I'll see you back here for your mid-month readings. Bye now.